let's have some fun. Frozen banoffee cheesecake. Yes, you know that sounds good. You'll need quality dark chocolate, oaty biscuits, overripe bananas, dulce de leche, and a light cream cheese. So we've got 5 ingredients working really hard to make a really flamboyant dessert, which is delicious but also cold, crunch, soft, silky. It's going to be so good. Let's get some chocolate melted. So I'm going to use 2 packs in this recipe, but one is going to be for shaving and making everything look beautiful later on. And then the other one, I only need 50 grams of this. I've got a pan with about 1 inch of water, just on a very light simmer. Heat-proof bowl on top. So just crack it into the bowl. So while that's just melting, I've got 300 grams of oaty biscuits. So nice quality oaty biscuits in the machine like this. Rattle it up until nice and fine. Super easy. You can always smash your biscuits with a rolling pin, but the food processor does all the hard work in a fraction of the time. I'm going to put a couple of tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil into this, okay? It's going to make it really nice and crumbly when you eat it later on. And then this chocolate, which is melted, we're going to put that straight inside. And then we're going to give it a really good whiz up, and it's going to be delicious. While the biscuit base comes together, oil a 20 centimetre spring-form tin and line it with greaseproof paper. Okay, so once you've whizzed that up, we're in a really good place where we can pour this gorgeous biscuit base straight into the bottom. And I just want to pack that nice and flat. And of course, as soon as this goes in the freezer, that will set beautifully. Okay, so for the filling, we're using 8 overripe bananas. Now, when they go over like this, they go caramelly and delicious, and you get a flavour that you can't get from a regular ripe banana. So let's get that peeled off. And then I'm going to take all of these beautiful bananas and get them in the food processor. And then to that, I'm going to have 500 grams of really good quality cream cheese straight in there, along with a fantastic ingredient, dulce de leche. Basically condensed milk that's been boiled, and you get this amazing caramel. And you can just buy it like this. So I need about 225 grams, which is half a jar of this nectar. It's basically toffee fudge. It's just outrageously beautiful. Dulce de leche is your fast track to a classic caramel, making your pudding extra luxurious. So there you go, all whizzed up and ready to go. You simply just pour it in now, and that is like liquid gold right there. The smell is amazing. And remember, this is not just an ordinary cheesecake, this is a frozen one, right? You got the crunch, the silk, but also the chill. It's gonna be so, so good. So whack it in the freezer now for at least 4 hours, but let's say you did it the day before, 2 days before, a week before, it's sitting there waiting to be used, but when you want it, put it in the fridge for 2 hours, and that lets it just nicely thaw out and go to semi-Freddo, semi-frozen. So here's one I did earlier, and all I have to do now is just unclick it, and it's going to be beautiful. Get a palette knife in between the biscuit base and the mould, and I can just take this off. That's perfect, look. And I'm just going to shape that gently onto the base there like that. So I want to embellish this a little bit, and to do that I'm going to use that second pack of chocolate. Gently scrape your knife down the chocolate bar to create delicate curls and sprinkle liberally over your cheesecake to finish. Very simple to whack together. It's in the freezer waiting for you to decide the time that you want it, and then when you do, in the fridge. 2 hours. This is enough for 10. Yeah, look at that. So come on, let's go for it. Enough talking. Here we go. If you did a survey of 1 million people, I'd be amazed if most of them didn't love that. Chocolate, biscuit, caramelly banana, that lovely fudge. Absolutely delicious. A big hitting dessert that's effortlessly easy. Trust me, this super cool treat is going to be an all-new fan